Hello. Today I'm going to count down my personal top 10 albums, EPs, mixtapes that have came out so far in 2016. This is my personal opinion. Obviously, you guys would probably have a different opinion, and if you guys do, and if you really want to, you can leave your top 10 so far as of June 2016, or early June, June 8th. 2016 down below in the comments if you want to. But without further ado, in no particular order, really, here's what I have. So, my first, I guess, top 10 is the Queen's Speech EP by Lady Lesher. Personally, I think this is a very good EP. It has 5 Queen's speeches in segments. They all are pure fire, basically. It's all just punchline after punchline after punchline, which is very amusing and very fun to watch and listen to. If you really want to see somebody get schooled, real hardcore, basically, that's what she's doing. And yeah, it's really good. I really like it. It's a really fun EP to listen to. And by the way, I will also have the links to the download or the buy page on iTunes in the description below, as well as this page, this Genius page, or really just genius.com, or Hot New Hip Hop in one case. So yeah, it's a very good album, or EP. I really like it. It has some nice fire to it. It has a nice flow. It's really good. I like it. So my favorite one actually out of this is probably I kind of like the Queen's Speech 4 where she's just like brush your teeth, which is really funny. I really like it. Yeah, she also in Queen's Speech 3 she uses mad ting, and then I think Queen's Speech 5 she does what is it? Forgot. But yeah, it's really good. I really like it. Then the sixth one, 1 million views, it's actually it's not bad, but the thing is she doesn't want she put a video up recently with that song 1 million views. She does not want it to get to 1 million views, so she wants to keep it under. So I really don't want to talk about it that much. So yeah, moving on. The next one is another I guess British artist, Skepta, Konnichiwa, which came out this year. Yeah. Personally, I actually kind of like the simplistic album cover. It's really good. I like that. I also like my favorite songs off of this. Really, is Ladies Hit Squad. It has DEE and ASAP Nast, which is really good. I really like Shutdown. Shutdown's really good. That's really popular. Man or Gang, I think, as some people say. That's very good. It's kind of like it's kind of a diss track, but it's not really. It just sounds really cool, and yeah, numbers with Pharrell is is very different, I guess, with Pharrell singing on it, but I like it. And then Corn on the Curb. Corn on the Curb is really cool, especially with the skit that's after the song. I like that. Yeah, overall this is a pretty good one. Those are my favorite. Now, obviously, if you want to listen to them, they're probably all over YouTube. Really, it's not that hard to find. So, yeah, I really like this one. Next up is Chris Webby, Webster's Lab 2. This is a follow-up from the original Webster's Lab, which came out 5 years ago. So yeah, and there's 18 tracks. I really like. My favorite by far is probably the Dat Piff and the Feel the Burn freestyles or free verses. Those are very good. I really like them. I especially like Feel the Burn because he makes a reference to Charmander, which is Pokemon nerd, whatever, right? It's really good. I like those. I also really like Ignition. Ignition is real is actually really cool because he addresses the rumors that Chris Webby and Halle Berry have been dating, and he just like references so many like cougar references and things like that, which is really cool. I guess he addresses it, and then Brass Tacks is really good. It has a really nice feature by D Lecter. I really like it. Full Steam Ahead with Futuristic. Futuristic really kills it. Chris Webby kills it. It really gets you real going. It really gets you going, like, in the morning. It's just like full steam ahead, right? And it's like real motivating, I guess. Jurassic Park's quite nice. And then the final track, Chemical Romance. You probably can't see it, but this track right here, Chemical Romance, is really like really has a lot of passion. It's really long, but if you listen through it, it's really good. I really like it. It like Webby puts in a whole lot of like effort into this and like real emotion, raw emotion about his past relationships, which I really like about that song. Next up is kind of straying away from rap is Simple Plan's Taking One from the Team. I really like this album because it's real poppy, real catchy. I have a real soft spot for things like this, and it's really I really like it. Although personally, I wouldn't think it's as good as the other Simple Plan albums. I really like their self-titled album specifically, and Get Your Heart on the Second Coming, that EP. That I really like those two. Those are probably my two favorite ones. But this one's also very good. With songs like Boom and Opinion Overload, which is really nice, really popping. Singing in the Rain with Our City. There's also a version without Our City, but I prefer the one with Our City in it. It's really good. I really like it. And then another one I like is I Don't Want to Go to Bed with Nelly. And I think the very last track, I Dream About You, with Juliet Sims. If you know who Juliet Sims is, I don't know if you do, but it's really good. It's really nice, really calm, really more like a love ballad. It's really nice. And then you get some real hardcore original Simple Plan with I Refuse, and yeah, it's really nice. It's really nice. They kind of touch from older sounds and touch from newer sounds, which really combines quite well. I think I really like it. And then the next one is Night Sports by 303. This is by far it's very experimental. Really, it's not. I feel like it's not exactly it's not the same sound as the other albums they've done. This is quite different, I think, because I don't know. It feels more experimental to me. But my favorites off this album, really the whole album is quite catchy, but my favorite ones is Hear Me Now, which is really good. I really like it. Mad at You was one of their first singles that came out, and then this is really good. I really like that. Freak Your Mind's great. The 7-Eleven, it has this nice like beat to it. I really like that one. And then Claustrophobia, it's like real nice song. It's kind of like feels like it's like a feel-good song, I guess, kind of. That's what it makes me feel. It's not really like it makes you feel better, but it's kind of relatable. Like all the walls are closing in. That's what they talk about, and I really like that. Next, well, this is the one on Hot New Hip Hop. I couldn't really find it on Genius, but this is Stro, or Astro, or Astronomical Kid, as he was formerly known. Best by Far. This is very good. I really like this mixtape. My favorite by far is probably Everybody Know Me, where he's just like, yeah, you know me, quote unquote, you know me, but you really don't, because you're just here just because I'm like famous or whatever, which I really like that. And then there are also some other nice, it has a really nice flow to it, really. It's not really like fast or anything. Just has a really nice flow. It really tells a story. Each song really tells a story, which I like that. Yeah. And then the next one Next one I really like is Chris Calico's Go. This is by far one of the best albums I've seen really anybody put out, because it's really soulful. It's a real good mix between gospel and R&B and rap. It's a real nice. It really comes together quite nicely. My favorite tracks off of this is Orangutan, which is like Orangutan is like a real fast, like kind of like chopper song, which I really like, and like a lot of people are featured on it. Like Sescrew's on it. Recognize, Jail of B Hood. Who else? I think Ritz was on it. Yeah, and Tech Nine was on it. Which is I really like that one. One that's really catchy is Talk Up On It. Talk Up On It is like so catchy. It feels so poppy and feels like a real summer song. And then also Chris Calico also goes into a darker mood here with songs like Stop the World, Wallflower, and like yeah, and Happy-ish, which is down here. There. Yeah, which really Happy-ish tells a story about how he's happy, but he's not that happy, just like the, I guess, thing is right there. And then the pre-order track, You See It, Bust It, is actually very good. That's probably one of the first ones I heard off of this album, even though it's a pre-order track that you can only get through Strange Music, but it's actually quite good. I really like it. He's like, just a real nice vibe to it and a real nice beat. Next one, also Strange Music, Ritz, Top of the Line, I love. It's great. I'm gonna say that about all of these, obviously, but my favorites off of this is definitely Ghost Story. Inside of the Groove has a nice feel to it with Mike Posner and E40. It's so like soulful and like R&B-ish. It's really nice, smooth melody, I guess. And then the Formula with Tech Nine and Chris Calico. I'm pretty sure that's really more chopper too, I guess. They're just like, Strange Music has the formula for like a hit or whatever, right? And then really more sadder, I guess, song off of this, My Window. It makes you, it's really nice because he's just, Ritz is just like, if you feel down, don't worry. That's what the music video is. He's just like, he gets people that have been like weird positions and odd positions, sad positions, really. And he's just like, it's okay. Yeah, and other songs I like, Day of the Dead and the Strange Music pre-order track, which is, for some reason, it's always good. Always good. But, Stop Breathing with Stevie Stone and Sescrew, which they probably did on tour, I don't know. But, yeah, it's very good. I really like it. It has a nice flow. Just like, Stevie Stone and Sescrew, gonna make them all stop breathing. Whatever. But I really like it. The next one, second to last one, Pride, Toronto rapper, in case you didn't know. I don't think he's signed anywhere, but he's really good. I really especially like I Don't Belong Here, which is an album before the album, for his album Russell, that's coming out soon, I assume. But I really like almost this whole album. I'd recommend every single song off of this album here. Really, I guess my favorite of this, I really like all of them, truly. But my favorite is Healer, the Thompson Diner freestyle, which is ridiculous. It has one punchline, I will not say it, but it is genius. It is genius. And then Philium Shakespeare. Philium Shakespeare really gives you like a Healer and Philium Shakespeare, yeah, I think that's it. Really gives you like this sadder tone about love. Yeah, and then Nuff Said is really hype and stuff. He's just like, Nuff Said, yeah, real hype. Aggressive kind of has this little aggressive tone where it's just like, Mike Lick is way too aggressive, right? And it's real, I guess, it's like R&B, but rap and really hardcore aggressive rapping that comes with it, in the chorus especially. When It's All Over is actually quite good. I really like that one. Lost and Found interlude, pretty good. I really like it. But really, I really like this whole album as a whole. It really is good. It's free too, because it's on his YouTube page, but I'll link that in the description, like I said. And the very last one is 28/8, which consists of Jhené Aiko and Big Sean. Their self-titled album that came out. It has 8 tracks. My favorite, by far, of being Deja Vu. That's just my personal favorite. The other ones are pretty good, I reckon, because I kind of like Memories Faded, Selfish is good, things like that. They also have put out 2, I guess type of longer film type of things. I don't know, but those were actually, I guess, worth a watch at least once, or at least a skim through on YouTube. Yeah, it's pretty good. But besides that, those are my personal top 10 favorites. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably make another one at the end of the year saying my top 10 favorites for the second half of the year. Stay tuned for that. But besides that, I mean, I really have nothing else to say, except if you really want to, guys, I'd highly suggest you check these albums out. These artists have worked hard, and if there's any that you feel like, oh, why isn't this on here? Or why isn't this on here? It's probably because I didn't like it as much as these other ones, or I haven't completely heard it. So that's why you guys should definitely comment below if you watch this and give me your personal top 10 favorites. And with that, I guess I'll see you guys all next time. Bye.